Hi everybody, Jason here with Kirk, Giordano Plastering, and today I got something kind of fun for you guys, and it's not something that most homeowners or many of you guys are ever going to have to use, but a couple months ago my dad brought home this Husky mortar mixer and said, oh man, it's going to save you a ton of time and a ton of effort on jobs, and I admit I was a little skeptical at first. I thought if it was going to save that much time, why weren't we already doing it? Well, even with his 30 years and my decade now, we don't know everything and we find new stuff all the time. So, on certain jobs, this thing does save me a ton of time, and I'm going to show you why. Today what we're doing is a couple small patches. We're using a Portland premium blend of cement, and we're accelerating that with aluminite product. And when you're doing that, it helps if you mix your Portland cement for around 10 minutes first, make sure it's evenly distributed, make sure everything is mixed well, so that when you put your accelerator in it, you don't get areas that are accelerated more than others and areas drying faster than others. You want everything to be consistent. So it helps if you can let your mud mix for a while. Now, if I'm doing that by hand, it just takes way too much time and it prevents me from doing a lot of stuff that I need to be doing elsewhere on the job. That's where this guy comes in a lot of handy. So if I've got my buckets of sand and the different things that I've got ready, say I'm going to use 10 buckets that day, I'll get as much as I can ready, and then I will let it mix. Now the way this works is I've got this bucket here. I already started mixing it. So just to show you guys, I drop this down, and it starts automatically, and it sits there and it churns and it mixes. This was a bucket I already had mixed. Turn that off for a second so you can hear me. So this was a bucket just while I was getting everything set up. But I'm going to show you on a new bucket. So, pop this one off, wheel it out, and just swap it for this other bucket I have that's ready. There's a little bit of sand in here, all the powder I need, and some water. And I can always add more water as I'm mixing if I need to. The trick is you got to start with this particular machine with only a certain amount of sand at the bottom. If you have too much, then this piece won't reach the bottom and it won't activate. So now, get it down there, get it mixing, and now I can add the rest of my materials, which I have a little bit in this bucket. And then I've got more sand in these buckets. And since this already has all the cement powder in it that I need, I can see it churning there. I need to add a little water. There we go. Now I can let that sit and mix for a couple minutes while I go do other things, and then I can come back and add the aluminite so that we can put it on and two-coat with it. In a few minutes, I'll show you that. All right guys, it's been about 5 minutes. I let that other bucket churn for a minute. Now I'm back to the original bucket I made, and it's time to add the accelerator, the aluminite in. Now I opened a brand new bag of aluminite today. This stuff, when it's brand new, it's kind of like a food product. When it's brand new, it is super potent. When it's kind of old, it is not so potent. So I'm gonna go with a scoop and a half of this stuff, drop it in there, and I can get a little water in here because this will accelerate it so quick. I'm not worried about it being too loose. And then I'm going to drop this mixer back in and give that a couple minutes. And the nice thing is, like I was saying, it does save me a lot of effort, but it's got to be the right jobs. I can't use it all the time. I can't use it if we're doing rapid set or Eisenwall products, but on certain jobs, certain days, it saves me a lot of time. Give this a minute to mix all that in. And now it's pretty much ready. I can go drop this on the board. We can get busy. Let me turn this for a second. Anyway, just wanted to show you guys this thing. I've been using it for a couple months now, and you know, not all the time, but sometimes it's great. Saves me a lot of effort, and it's just kind of fun. I like having robots do work for me, don't you? Anyway guys, I'm Jason again. I'm with Kirk Giordano Plastering, and we will see you on the next one.